Hey, what's up guys, SickBricks here, back again with another video, and this time reviewing and doing a speed build of the set you see before you, which is set 070841. I'm sure you all know it, Benny's Space Squad. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the build. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to get into with the review is this small little spaceship, inspired of course by the 1980s series, with the 1980s space theme logo on the front of course, and the little blasters and wings on the side with the red tip. Spinning it around, you can see it just has a steering wheel, and around the back it uses that kind of conical piece to represent a booster, and you can just see the antenna and more red lights. And it does use that old molded piece for the seat, so you can take a figure with their little oxygen tank on and fit them in quite well. The next thing I'm going to take a look at is this little space buggy, once again inspired by one that was in the sets in the 80s. It's very close to it. Of course, there's the exception of some of the newer pieces, such as these 2x2s with one side being studded. So you can see it uses a small style of wheels, has a yellow light and steering wheel in front for the driver. You can fit 2 minifigures, and around the back you can see it can hold 2 tools, and here I just have the wrench and metal detector that came in this set. So yeah, completing the 360, you can just see all around it. Pretty simple, but that's the way it was in those older sets. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. The next thing, as you can see, is this little robot, and I believe this is actually built the same exact way it was built in the old sets, besides the fact that this is in light bluish gray, and of course they only had old gray then. So yeah, it's a nice little, not minifigure, but it is a figure that you can play with. Its arms can be articulated, and it can hold stuff, of course, in its little clips for hands. So yeah, it's a really nice extra detail included in the set. And now we go ahead and move on to the figures. So first and foremost, of course, is Benny with his classic giant smile and his worn down print. And he does come with that walkie-talkie. Spinning him around, you can see it's the same as he always was, with that air tank, and with his classic faux chipped chin strap that is actually not broken. It's just reinforced plastic. And bring him, oh, let's see if I can get it to focus. There we kind of go. You can see his alternate expression. So there we go. That is Benny. Let's go ahead and move on to the next figure. Wiping him out, we can get another guy in here. And this one, I believe his name was Kenny. So yeah, it's basically just a classic spaceman with the new reinforced helmet, and he just has the printed torso and the oxygen tank. He's all in yellow. We have had this color before. Not too exciting, but good addition to the set. Let's move on to Jenny, the white spaceman figure. And I'm gonna lower the brightness because of course it is hard to film white on white. So I suppose that's a good level. I'm not getting the infinite white effect anymore, but you can see it, which is much better. So the same as all the other classic spacemen in the set, besides Benny, of course, because he has the exception of the like faded and smile and chin strap and all that. And Jenny comes with the little blaster that you see, and yeah, no alternate faces on these. So let's move on to the final figure. And here we have probably the most exciting one out of all of them, the new color, which I believe this one is Lenny, but I may be mixing up the yellow and pink. I forget which one is Kenny and which one is Lenny, so if I'm incorrect, go ahead and say if I am or not in the comments, so I can learn, but yeah. So, of course, this is very exciting because it's a brand new color, and it's a nice pink, so adding that to your collection will be very nice all the way around. So yeah, that's all the figures, and that's the review. Alright, so that was the video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course, until next time, keep bricking.